Hi, the next test for the caves is out. Now, I actually have been in a world in here for just a few minutes, but I'll show you what I did to get in. It's if you follow Kevin's link in the last, no, I'm trying to think. Anyway, I'll put a link in this one too to Kevin's how to get into the test. Anyway, this is once you've done the thing with the library where you switch it over to test. Alright, this is the one I've already been. Whoops, that's the one I've already been in. Try to figure out what to get rid of here. Let's get rid of Wolfies here. Okay, on Customize World, and they've got a Lights Out preset. Now, I mentioned that and mentioned I wasn't quite sure what they were doing with that. We could go ahead and take a quick look at it. It won't hurt anything, unless we die like really fast. There's probably some information about this somewhere. Ah! So basically you start in total darkness instead of winding down to it.
That's kind of cute. So, oh, and it is total dark. Well, there's a nasty little challenge, isn't it? Well, that's not what we're here for. Fun as that looks. Now, I don't think that, well, I don't know, maybe it's part of, I don't know if that's the update, or hell, it may be in your regular game now. You might go ahead and look. If not, I guess it'll be in the update. So, there you go. Well, that's an unfortunate little challenge. So, yeah, and you have no science either. Yeah, short life and a merry one. But like I said, that's not what we're here for now, unfortunately. Because I just woke up and my head is not together for this crap at all. Oh, I guess you've got enough for the first science machine if you find a rock. I'm sorry, but they should just, they don't need to call that Lights Out. They just call that Life's a Bitch. That's just funny. All right, we got to get out of this. Oh. I do appreciate having the extra 4 files. Now, this is totally independent of your other games, and all you have to do is change that setting, and you'll be back where you were. Oh, crap. No, I still got to show you. Bye, Windy dear. Okay. Now,
instead of doing that, one past that is Cave Test again. So, and you just, and you can set all this. Now, this goes away with the update, this whole area of the game. I mean, these files, they close these down between tests. So if you want to set it on all summer or all day, or, you know, it seems to me, I mean, it's for the caves, so it's up to you how you set these. This is not going to be a permanent world unless you can figure out a way to cut the code for this, your saved game, out of this and put it in the other side. And I don't know how to do that, and I don't know if it works. So don't even send that comment my way. But anyway, do whatever you want to with this to make your life easier, or, you know, do the honor system and just be really noble, or whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. But all right, and we started up. And if you were here for the last test, you know what this is going to look like. It's a plug sinkhole and dummy and a chest and a couple of crock pots, which I never figured out. Yeah, Lucy, why don't you just bugger off and let me get to work? How about that? Yeah, I think that's a good plan. All right, so this is what you'll have. And it'll be random as far as what area you're in and all that kind of stuff and what's around you. And here's your goodies, and you knock a hole in there and you go down and you do your thing. So let's go back to the one that I've been cheating in. And like I said, this goes away. It's a test. The whole point of this is to test the caves. It's not to do anything else. So unless, you know, I mean, if you're doing a personal challenger down here or something like that, more power to you. Okay, here we have where Willow's being bad. Now, Juli G last time noticed that I do these with Lua Code one at a time. Now, quick word on that. You can do a mod that gives you testers tools and plug all this stuff in. You can make yourself invincible. You can make it so you never feel hunger. All kinds of crap you can do with mods. And I play real games that are based on the real game. The only thing I do is long summer because it gives me more time for projects. But I don't want ready access to all these cheats and all that stuff. To me, it's a slippery slope. It's just easy to be in a jam on food and go, I'll put in 5 meat now and it'll be okay. It won't matter. And then pretty soon that's your whole damn game. You just plug in stuff and you get bored in about a week and you go play something else. And so anyway, and I got no problem with anybody that wants to play that way. That's your business. It's your game. Do whatever the hell you want to with your game. But I just use old Lua Code, but she did notice that I was plugging all these in one at a time. Now, on something that has multiple items, and this was Juli G, and I meant to do a Lua Code thing, another episode, and never got around to it to thank her. So normal Lua Code is, and I'll put the links for this crap up one more time. All right, debug spawn log, enter, you get a log. All right. Now, if you do that, that's the tilde key, it's the wavy line. And do that, you get exactly what you typed before, and what I had been doing is just entering that over and over and getting more of those. Or you could just do that and type a different item in and you've got less typing to do. What she mentioned was that if you type 4x and these spaces, everything in this matters. It has to all be exactly like this. 1, comma, space. Now the number here, the 40, is the number you theoretically get. So that can be whatever, and I don't know what happens if you put like a 40 on something that only stacks to 20. That is all beyond me. You'll find out when you do it, I guess. All right, then debug, spawn, oops. And let's do bandage this time. Then end. Now, if I got that right, 4x equals 1, 40 do debug, yep, did spawn.
And capitalize bandage. I just woke up, if you hadn't guessed, but I wanted to, I'm so far behind on doing videos that it's really breaking my ass. I just haven't felt good, and it burns me to not be able to put up more videos than I have been. So anyway. So 4x equals 1, 40 do, debug, spawn, bandage, end. And like I said, the spaces, the case, it's case sensitive, meaning the debug and spawn have to be capitalized, everything else has to be lowercase. Okay, now, I was getting not exactly 40. I was getting different numbers, and like even on 20 I was getting different numbers, but that may be a function of being in the test or something like that. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And like I said, if you use the tester's tools, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, we got 41. Okay, I made a refrigerator. I made more, I don't need that. Yeah, I'm just going to use Lua Code in this stuff because it's just easier. Control left click, splits files. And I can just spawn more of this stuff, but it's spam or whatever you want to call it, but it's just easier to keep all that down to a minimum. Where are we? Alright, and we need a pick. Now, I mentioned that, well, mind the thing, you silly little girl. Okay, and there's our sinkhole. Now, I'd kind of like to wait till daytime to go down there, to tell you the truth, just in case I die. I don't want to come up at night. I don't know what the hell a tent is. Well, it's a tent, imagine that. Now, most of the codes are pretty basic. There's a comment that Juli G made on where you can find all of them in your computer. Now, control, you can split and you can drop individuals too. So, where are we? Let's get rid of that. Okay, as part of going over 2,500 subs, I mentioned we had hats. And the whole thing about the doing all this was, can we examine that? I hope there's lava down there someplace. Let's do that again. Is there a bunny hole anywhere nearby? No, of course not. Never when you need one. I don't know what the code is for rabbit hole.
Well, I guess that's it. Okay. Stupid rabbits, come out so I can eat you. Now there's another one that says that must lead to the Bunny Kingdom. So we have two things. We have Bunny Kingdom and hats. Now, unfortunately, I can't make my little picture big. I think I do have it centered correctly. So off we go into the Bunny Kingdom. This is an Alice in Wonderland hat. Oops, Control L. Let's go ahead and take the pick. What the hell? So wait, one more time. Happy 2,500 subs. Let me get some width on my big fat head here now. Now hopefully we won't explode into flames or anything down here. They pulled it down yesterday evening because it had too many bugs, which is it's not scary because this doesn't affect my regular games. Alright, arrow. Now I'm not sure about this one. I noticed it when I was doing a read through in the code. So I think this is for the walking stick. Why, yes it is. So. Alright, now the walls are supposed to be prettier. The caves are supposed to be cavier. Oh, and we should pick up our tam because it's tamier. And Control L should get rid of those letters. Oh, they are prettier. So pretty walls. There's supposed to be new kinds of mush trees. There's big old holes. There were some big old holes in the other one. They mentioned you could look into the abyss. Now we need light bulbs to make the lamp, which is sticks and oh, and what we're looking for basically I think is rock lobsters, the roaming herds.
Now, I'm not real crazy about the, where'd you go, you little bugger? I'm not real crazy about getting his hat. I don't think there's a use for the broken shell yet. Maybe that's part of this update. Now, last time I played an awful lot in the update, and I think it took away from the regular game, not the update, in the test, and I think it kind of took away from the game when I got back to the game because we'd done everything. So, I'm not all that eager to play forever and ever in the test, to tell you the truth. Yeah, there's more holes down here as this thing. Oh, get off of this stupid thing. Yeah, they said there were new stalagmites. More boring rocks. Yes, you're right, love. Well, if I were a rock... Ooh, that's pretty. If I were a rock lobster, this is where I'd be hanging out. I got sidetracked looking at this these walls. Now, as with all plans or intentions,
you know that I may wind up being down here a lot more. Holy crapola! Well, that was worth it. My gracious! I almost got my girl killed here. Oh shoot! Her sanity's probably tanking too. Oh, we lost our armor. Did I not have it on for some reason? Okay. That's a tentacle. So I guess they rise up through the ground. Well, go ahead and do that if you're not going to attack the tentacle. Paws should attack the tentacle. Where are you, tentacle? Oh, do we have to... What? I don't know. I'm thinking earthquake if we win. It's probably about having a light right in your eyes. Shouldn't be any more. Where are you? Alright, that's one dead. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it, boys and girls? Actually more interested in the light than I was anything else. There we go.